making amazing videos, take one. My name is Ozalashe and I am CEO and founder of CybSafe.
What is CybSafe's PHISH?
The CybSafe PHISH product is scientifically designed simulations and user support to counter ransomware, social engineering and phishing.
P is for phishing, right?
P for fish. It's like P for pterodactyl. Fish is important if you want to understand your risk to social engineering within the organisation. How do you hold it? Sort of like
Hollywood, maybe.
Yeah.
So what that means is you might be familiar with phishing, which is basically the way of harvesting information via fake emails. And CybSafe PHISH is all about how do we address that threat in a meaningful way.
We know that over 80% of companies are facing the risk of business email compromised, and essentially we're reducing that risk.
CybSafe PHISH is scientific simulations and user support.
To counter social engineering and eliminate risk.
I just clapped, I'll do that again. Sorry. Sure, yeah. I mean, you can clap yourself. Everyone in
The PHISH product is important because most of the challenges that organizations face when it comes to cybersecurity and their people ultimately focus in on what is it that their people do that helps cyber criminals get access to their networks, their systems or their data.
We're not just helping people to reduce that risk for the companies, so for their business email accounts, it also helps people to use the same behavior for their personal accounts.
We will run social engineering tests and we'll help people understand how and why they are making mistakes.
Cyber criminals use phishing and other forms of social engineering in order to get access to networks, to systems and to data that they shouldn't have. PHISH addresses that.
Ultimately, what we want to do is reduce the risk of ransomware and other attacks that can occur within an organisation.
And also measure behaviors.
Sorry, can we keep it down over there? Outrageous.
I'll start again.
We apologise to the viewers at home. Normal programming will now resume.
It's dynamic, it's engaging, and it helps you educate people. And the best part of it, you don't really have to do anything. It's all there for you.
So our PHISH product is not just the simulations, but all of the additional support that we can provide users that helps reduce the susceptibility to phishing.
It allows you to learn about so much more than just click and report raids.
It has advanced insights into why phishing-related behaviours occur. When most people think of phishing simulations, they think of fear, they think of trying to catch people out, tricking people, shaming them, and really hardcore comms from their security team coming down on them for doing something wrong. We do things here a little bit differently.
Before, people were looking at open rates and click rates, but really what matters is disclosure of credentials and reporting suspected phishing attacks. And that's something that CybSafe PHISH will help you do.
You can start with pretty standard behaviors such as opening emails, clicking on the links, all the way to high risks such as submitting your credentials, downloading attachments, and things like that.
We're all about trying to help people with where they're at, coaching them, providing that positive reinforcement, trying to teach people to identify the threat rather than the phishing campaign.
CybSafe PHISH doesn't just provide the what, but also the why.
Every simulated attack that comes from CybSafe PHISH has a unique nature of attack, influence technique, and emotion.
Which means that we provide much deeper insights and not just stats on click rates and report rates. We actually give you the insight into why people are clicking and what's driving them to do that, and obviously what you can do to improve that.
That's really important for us to understand exactly why someone is making the mistakes they're making and help us target how to make a correction, give very specific advice on how to help.
There are examples of banks who use the PHISH product. In their case, they were trying to influence the behaviours across a group of, I think, about 22,000 people. They reduced their phishing-related behaviours by 60%. They exceeded the target that they were aiming for by at least 10 or so percent, and they had really great impact over a 3-month period.
The CybSafe PHISH provides you with susceptibility insights, and one of them is nature of attack.
The nature of attack characteristics, they come from left, right and center. They focus on retail, financial, social and IT communications as well.
Influence techniques are part of susceptibility insights, and essentially what they rely on cognitive biases or psychological traits that we have.
The emotional trigger of a phishing email is all about how it makes you feel. Do you feel terrified? Are you curious? Do you feel like there's something up for grabs?
Essentially, they make us human, but they also make us do things that we might not want to do.
It's important to understand how and why people are making these mistakes so that we can really help them and use that information back to be very targeted and precise in the help that we give them.
So the science that went into phishing simulations include a lot of the behavioral economics theories, psychological theories, and these are part of the cognitive biases and influencing techniques.
So for example, for one person, it could be one very specific emotional trigger or one very specific influencing technique.
We are curious to know who has matched us on Tinder, for example. Now they're gonna think that I'm on Tinder. Great.
Social engineering is a constantly evolving challenge.
You want to securely socially engineer people within an organization. You want to do it in a way which promotes trust and understanding.
What we wanted to achieve is something that is very easy to use, something that an admin that doesn't have a lot of resources or maybe even previous experience in running phishing campaigns can do super easily.
CybSafe PHISH really is something that delivers personalised and customised solutions to organisations as far as phishing simulations are concerned. But even that is in many ways an exciting journey that we're looking to evolve rapidly as we go.
A constant challenge with building CybSafe PHISH is making sure that you're delivering secure social engineering solutions against email gateways that are trying to stop you getting in. So what we find is the approach we take allows us to have really high deliverability and give really accurate data.
You would think that a phishing campaign is a phishing campaign, but every company does it slightly differently. And so making sure that we can enable those companies to do it differently was important.
Today, they can apply the phishing templates that they think are most appropriate for specific groups, and over time, we will make it really easy for that to be automated.
Quite a lot of organizations have deployed a lot of cash on expensive email gateways and social engineering or phishing detection tools. And the CybSafe technology we have actually helps boost adoption and engagement of those tools.
CybSafe PHISH integrates into a variety of different technology solutions within the tech stack. So whether that's making it easy for them to get various users onto the platform in the first place through AD integrations, for example, and the like, or whether that's being able to see the phishing data either in the CybSafe reporting dashboard or exporting that data to use it elsewhere.
We're getting through this quite efficiently.
Gone are the days where a security professional might need to set up and spend a lot of time managing a phishing campaign. They can do this with the CybSafe PHISH product in a way that's really easy, really automated, and see the results in the dashboard without having to do a whole lot of number crunching themselves.
There are 6 security behaviors as it stands today, which relate to social engineering that you can acquire through the CybSafe PHISH platform.
So making sure that the PHISH product works really well and neatly alongside the Guide product and the Respond product was really important.
The really exciting thing about the future of PHISH is it's still being shaped.
The future and the direction of travel when it comes to CybSafe PHISH is, again, increasingly personalized support. So not just the simulations themselves, which can be increasingly personalized, so making sure that individuals don't just get phishing simulations from a library, but actually get maybe dynamic simulations that evolve on the basis of the challenges specific to them.
You should care about CybSafe PHISH if you're looking to reduce your risk of ransomware and social engineering and go really deeper into the numbers and leverage the science and research that we have.